Y'all, why is it that as adults, we are told not that self-doubt and questioning ourselves is a bad thing? Hear me out. Hear me out. When we're adults and we experience self-doubt and fear, we begin to question ourselves. And we're told that we're not supposed to do this. We're told that that's not confident. We're told that this is a feeling that you have to steer away from. A lot of people don't like to talk about them experiencing self-doubt or questioning themselves or questioning their ability, questioning what they can do, what they can't do. And if you're somebody who feels like you deal with self-doubt often or questioning yourself often, I have something for you, because it really just hit me. A couple days ago when I was sitting down writing a script, I started to experience my heart racing. I started to feel some anxiety. This is familiar to me. I usually often feel like that when I sit at the table to write. And I started to question myself. I started to ask myself, what is this feeling? What are you feeling? I was feeling self-doubt. I was questioning my ability. What are the details? How am I going to figure the rest of this story out? And it was causing me to feel like I couldn't do it. I was starting to question myself. And I had to stop myself. And I said, Courtney, what is so wrong with questioning yourself? I mean, in a world where everybody tells you questioning yourself means you're not confident. Questioning yourself means that you must not think that you're good enough. This, that, and the third. And so everybody wants to move away from this idea of questioning ourselves and asking questions. And sure, maybe that's two different things. Maybe not. Maybe when you're questioning yourself, maybe you're just asking yourself a question. It's funny because when we're children, when we begin to ask questions, the adults say that we're curious. They say you're just being curious when you're a child. And you begin to question things and question people and ask your mom this and ask your father that and ask the people around you what this means and what that means. And you really don't internally question often, but sometimes you do. But a lot of the questioning has to do with your curiosity of the world. This is your first time here. You never experienced it. And along the way, as we become adults, we experience the world. The world begins to touch us and we touch it. And sometimes, oftentimes, a lot of times, during our exploration, during our curiosity, as we grow, the world touches us and it stings. It hurts. We find out information about this world that we didn't know anything about. We didn't know people could hurt us the way that they could. We didn't know you could try something and fail the way that you did. You just had dreams, but now you just want to protect yourself. And I was thinking about this idea in terms of the way that we question ourselves. See, the questions, they don't come from us just naturally doubting ourselves. They come from us not feeling safe. They come from our experiences in the outside world. We start to think about what other people are doing, what we haven't done, and what we can do or cannot do. And all of these questions come together and they start to feel like self-doubt, and it's negative. At least that's what the world tells us. You shouldn't experience self-doubt. We all do. But as adults, we want to stay away from it. It's not something we like to feel. But I think perhaps we should dig deeper into the meaning of self-doubt. Questioning ourselves. See, although we want to stay away from this as adults, as children, questions were good things. We were curious. It got us somewhere. It took us farther than we've ever been. It took us far in our imagination. And it's the reason why we touched and experienced some of the things. I just saw this. Look at these birds. It kind of startled me for a little bit, but this is so cute. It's the reason why our curiosity is the reason why we are where we are today. Isn't it? So why is it that we're so pressed? Oh, look, a crab. He keep coming out every time I film him. When I turn the camera, he go back in that hole. All right, y'all, I promise I'm gonna make my point. Why is it so bad when we start to question ourselves? I know. Questioning ourselves is different than asking questions, but hear me out. Is it really? Because often when we are questioning ourselves, we're asking ourselves questions. And isn't that curiosity in itself? And if it's curiosity, then why don't we view it the same way we viewed things when we were children? It's because when we become adults, society tells us you should know who you are. You should know what you want. You should be settled. You should be stable. Questions are for children. Questions are for people who don't know. But we don't know everything. And that's something that we should all embrace. And instead of allowing ourselves to be caught up in a cycle of self-doubt and this response that self-doubt and questioning ourselves is something negative, is something that we should stay away from. Instead of looking at things in that way, perhaps, maybe we should look at the questions that we're asking ourselves, the questions that we're asking of ourselves. We should look at that from a curious place, from the place of a child, from the same way we looked at it when we were children. We should say, yes, I am questioning if I can do this. Yes, I am questioning if I'm capable. Yes, I am questioning who I am. But I am also going to get the answers to my question as I continue to pursue the question. I am questioning myself because I am curious to see if I can do it. I am questioning myself because I am curious to see what will happen next. I am curious instead of I am questioning. Because we ought to view things from a childlike place. And if you're somebody right now who is going through self-doubt, or you're going through trying to figure out who you are and you keep finding yourself asking a lot of questions, I want you to know questioning is good because it's just curiosity. So get out of your head. Stop beating yourself up for asking so many questions of yourself. It's the same as questioning yourself. You're just asking questions of yourself. And what's so wrong with that? Continue to pursue until you figure them out. Don't give up on yourself. It's not a bad thing that you're questioning yourself. It's not a bad thing that you're asking questions of yourself. Continue to figure it out. Continue to be curious until you get your answer. And you're going to be all right. And maybe, just maybe, the questions will lead you to a beautiful place like this. Right in the middle of the ocean. On the sand, on the beach, baby. Because baby, the ocean's going to answer all your questions. It's going to answer all of them. because the answers are within you. So don't give up on yourself. Remember, you're still childlike. You're still childlike. Be curious. Be curious. Don't let the world make you feel bad for asking questions, okay? You're just curious. That's all. You're just curious. See you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, you guys. So I can give you more views like this. I'm like, where am I? I don't even know where I am, y'all. I think this is it. Or not. Or should I keep walking? I think I'm gonna keep walking. All right, you guys. I remember him, so I gotta be in the right direction. All right, you guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and let me know what you think about curiosity, questioning, and if you feel the same. You guys stay blessed. Peace out.